What's up, everybody? It's Drew with Wasatch Productions. This last weekend, we went down to St. George on a family trip. We got some really cool footage, and I hope you enjoy it. What's up, everybody? Good morning, and yeah, so we're down in St. George. We left about 5:30 in the afternoon last night on Friday, and we headed down. Well, we hit that traffic that was down in Beaver, and we were stuck in traffic for like 3 hours. We didn't roll into town till 12:30 to 1 o'clock, and we were just exhausted. So it's 11:30, and we are actually headed out to, we stayed in my parents' trailer in Hurricane, Utah, and we're headed down to St. George to meet up with my sister and her mother-in-law. We're gonna go shopping at the TJ Maxx and a couple other stores. So I'll just kind of let you guys tag along, and I'll film whatever I can. And yeah, so see you in a little bit. All right, guys, so we went to TJ Maxx and the Home Goods, and then went over to Old Navy. I tried to film in both stores, and the employees there told me to turn it off. So out of respect for them, I'm not gonna show what I had filmed. So it's never been like that. Usually you could film in stores and stuff, but I just didn't want to make waves and be disrespectful, so we just didn't film. But we're headed back to the family rented a Airbnb, and we're just staying in a family's trailer. So we're headed back right now. We might stop somewhere and grab a bite to eat, and then head on over there. We might be going out on the side-by-side or something like that later today, depending on how the weather goes. So if I see anything interesting, I'll get back with you. Here in Hurricane, it's also known as Warner Valley. Everybody's getting unloaded, and yeah, so there's people out here riding. So there's a really cool area that's right over here. That's a landing strip for Sky Ridge. It's private residence that when they have their own planes, and they have hangars right connected to their houses, and they basically just take off from this runway. It's actually really cool when they go to take off and you're parked here, where we're parked right here. They take off and it's literally like right over the top of you. It's really cool. So same thing as when they go in for landing. So so they're just getting unloaded. We're gonna be in a friend's side-by-side because ours is broke down, and they're getting my dad's unloaded, and my brother-in-law Shay is going to be riding his bike, and we're going to go out and get some footage, as well as go out and have a good ride. Just going to give you a little bit of a heads up, so we're not going to film as much as I would like to, because I don't have my GoPro with me, and unfortunately it's kind of difficult. We're going to do the best we can, so see you in a little bit. All right, everybody, we're a little bit dirty because it's a little bit muddy and mucky out here, but it's red because we're down in St. George. So we got the razor all nice and muddy, and there's something really cool down here in Warner Valley is when you get up on the hill and up on the top, is they've named it the Flintstone house. So there it's a natural rock formation inside of the rocks, and it is really, really cool. So we're gonna walk up there and I'm gonna show you it. So this is where we're at. And obviously you can see the mountains right off in here, and then you have the red out there. That is really, really beautiful, right? But it's really, really fun. So obviously we got Brad still in the razor, and we got the razor nice and muddy. It's really mucky and muddy up here. We got Burke playing in the water. Burke, you playing in the mud? Berkeley, you playing in the mud?
Yeah.
Yeah? Why? Because that's fun?
Because I can.
But yeah, so we're gonna come up here, and it's the Flintstone house. So someone made a plaque for it. It's really it's kind of cool. But as you can see right there, it's the Flintstone house. And it's a natural rock formation that they did. So hike up here. Get you guys a little bit of more of a good view on it. So yeah, that's the Flintstone house in Warner Valley down in St. George, Utah. There is a lot of these little covers built into the rock. But obviously there's people that get up in there. I'm too big, so I'm not gonna get up in there, but now there's one thing that really drives me crazy about this kind of stuff is when you get up here and into these natural rock areas, and for like the Flintstone house and these really cool rock formations, is when they take a piece of rock that's harder than the sandstone and they carve their name into it. It just ruins it for everybody else. It's basically like a graffiti, and it just ruins it. So for all of you that are out adventuring and stuff, I don't think that's cool. So yeah, I'm just kind of hiking around. So everybody's up by the Flintstone house, and I just want to kind of see what I can get myself into here. It's amazing to think that there is so much stuff that's up here that a lot of people, if you don't have, obviously there's things that you can't get to unless you hike to it. And so that, and then also like side-by-sides and off-road vehicles, you can't get to them if you don't spend the time to. And so this is a real good meaning of obviously climb every peak. So we're up here in something that not a lot of people know is up here, and it really, obviously, when I say climb every peak, is not to actually go out and climb every peak, but it's an adventure. Everything in life is an adventure, and that's why I love coming down here and going everywhere else I do, because it's always an adventure. So with that, I say climb every peak, but we're gonna keep hiking. Okay, so we're gonna step up here. We're gonna kind of come over here. This is really cool. So, and I'll flip the camera around here in a second. So like you're literally in the middle of nowhere, but you're actually really, really close to civilization. which is it's mind-blowing. It's really, really cool. And obviously that's why I truly wish that I could have each and every one of you out here with me, and exploring and going on adventures and just kind of straying away from the pack, and hanging out. But it really makes you feel free. It really does. Reminds you that you are so small in this world, but for every small person there is, that one person can make a big difference. Can't you guys feel just free out here? It is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful out here. But see in there, over there. Go inside.
What? You want to go in? Come on. Cool.
Oh, I probably shouldn't have ridden one.
Daddy, look in the house.
Oh my gosh, are you a little munchkin?
Berkeley.
Do you want your blankie? She wouldn't want me to put it on. Here, come here, let's wrap your blankie around you. Here. Or you want your coat? You want mommy to go get your coat?
We're on the road again. We're on the road again. We're on the road. We're on the road again. Sorry, I'm a nerd. Sun's going down and we're headed back to the truck. I'm gonna film as much as I can, but I can't really promise anything. So, see you in a little bit. All right, everybody. Good morning. So, we're in my family's trailer, and we're just getting packed up. We're gonna head out to a couple places in St. George and the surrounding areas. We're gonna get some drone footage and a couple other things. Maybe go over a couple things out there. And yeah, we're gonna go get some breakfast before we head out though. And you'll be introduced to a guest in just a second. Be back. All right, everybody. So we stopped here in St. George at Denny's, and we got Brad's cousin Janae with us, and we're gonna get some breakfast / lunch. It's about 11 o'clock in St. George. It's actually a really nice day. We're gonna get some lunch, and then we're gonna head out to Gunlock Reservoir. Film as much as I can inside Denny's, and yeah. So, but from how it's going right now, they don't really like people filming down here, especially inside businesses. So we'll see what we can do. So see you in a little bit. Brad, what you got? Brad, what you got?
I got cinnamon roll pancakes.
Yep. And she got a mango smoothie with a Grand Slam, and I got me some crepes. But once we finish here, we'll get on the road, and yeah. All right, everyone. So we are out here at Gunlock in St. George, Utah. Right behind us is, normally up here is where the falls are. When Gunlock Reservoir is full, it has a natural runoff that happens when it goes down, which is somewhat rare, but it's really cool when it happens, because obviously we're sitting in the middle of a desert. So we're gonna hike up a little ways. All right, so we have Jay and Shadow and Brad. We're just walking up to where the falls usually are, and she's being a spaz, but all right. So it's a little windy up here, so I apologize if you can't hear me very well. So here's the falls right over here, and it doesn't flow very much. It doesn't flow very often either. But when it does, it's when Gunlock Reservoir, which is just up the way a little bit, we'll ride up there in just a second, and when it's full and it doesn't overflow, it falls down here and people come and hang out. It's a state park, so people from all around come here to hang out and enjoy the water in the falls when it does happen. That's put emphasis on the when it happens. Shadow! Shadow! Come here! Come here! Alright everyone, that will be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and enjoyed going on the adventure with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and remember to climb every peak. We will see you on the next adventure.